Alrighty, so here we are in the middle of Amboseli.
It's been a long 10 days.
Oh yeah, very long 10 days. Man, and this is Gerry.
Hello. Hi.
Gerry from Wild Eye. And I'll put his links and everything in the description right there. Okay, you see it? So, past 10 days.
It's been different, eh?
Oh, it's been wild.
True,
this is
man.
the most incredible experience of my life.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. Like, my head is full, my heart is full,
Oh, I love that.
my soul is full,
Even better, man.
my memory cards are full.
Yeah, your camera bag's in a way a lot going home.
Oh yeah.
All the megapixels, man.
Man, it's incredible.
Love it.
What are your top 5 for the past 10 days?
Just before we started recording, I thought about it, and it's such a difficult thing because we saw, for example, when we got here, we had the first evening. Was the silhouettes of the birds, and that already feels like 4 days ago, and then a month, and now I'm looking at the Mara and I'm thinking, were the cheetahs here? Or there's just so much that's happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I mean, thinking back, I think one of the big ones for me was the 5 cheetah brothers.
Okay.
So they're called the 5 Musketeers. It's a coalition of 5 cheetahs that hang out in the Massa Mara. I've only seen them twice in the past, and it was fleeting. It was like, there they are, and then they're gone. To have them, I think, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
So it was about 2.5 hours we had these things, and I think, yes,
By ourselves.
true,
After that 2.5 hours, we had
40, 50.
vehicles come by.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So it's about kind of timing, which is great.
Yeah.
But while we had them to ourselves, they came towards us, we drove around, they went side views, they played, they peed on trees, they got literally next door to your car, like down next to your vehicle.
Between the vehicles. Oh yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
So cheetahs, I think, definitely number 1, just because they're also special. You don't normally get that bigger coalition. Number 2, I think that zebra crossing we had.
Yeah.
Which
oh man.
we waited for 3 or 4 hours, and then morning. About 3 or 4 hours, and then eventually they crossed. It was an hour and a half crossing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The crocodiles were a little bit useless. I mean, to say the best. What else? See, this gets confusing. Lion King moment.
Lion King. Yes.
Ridiculous.
We were 5 feet from having the best Lion King moment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't walk that 5 feet. Like he was. Oh,
You're going to put some pictures in here, eh?
Yeah. Well, this picture.
Yes.
And you can see in that picture, like he's just 5 feet from going. And if he would have stood up and stretched, but he didn't. But anyways.
Still, and it's epic because it's on the border of Kenya and Tanzania. The rocks up here, he's looking into Tanzania. It's just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So it was cheetahs, it was river crossing, it was a Lion King moment. Like, I'm thinking here, every evening with the golden light, maybe grouped as one.
Yeah.
So sunsets in Amboseli, and like I mentioned to you, it's kind of you can predict it because you know where the places are, you know there's dust. So I'm going to group all of that as one.
And the dust here at the sunset, because all the vehicles have been driving around all day, kicking up all sorts of dust, and it just makes the most amazing sunsets. It's incredible.
And you can literally, we've said tonight we're going to go here, and then there's a shot. Yeah. Tonight we're going to go here, and there's a shot. Number 5, I'm going to go kind of personal and say kind of the fire around with the Maasai.
Oh yeah.
And that we've forgotten about that, but that also adds so much. So I think cheetahs, river crossing, Lion King, Amboseli sunsets, and Maasai around the fire for me.
Cool.
What would yours be? I mean, top 1. If you go back and someone said to me, "What was the moment of the trip?" What would it be? It's unfair, I know, but
being in Africa.
Well played. Well played.
That's oh man, just everything.
Yeah. Crazy, eh?
Like that ceremony they did for our Susan and I 23rd wedding anniversary.
Yes.
We celebrated our wedding anniversary here in Africa, and the Maasai around the fire.
Special.
Like they were honorary Maasai. Like Sue got a nice, beautiful necklace. Mm-hmm. I got a Maasai blanket. Like it's just amazing.
Yeah. Not many people have that kind of experience.
No.
It's I mean, I think in all the time I've been working with those guys for about 8 years now, many trips a year, I think only one other time that they have something similar to that. And this is like 8 safaris a year for 8 years. So I mean, it's a special thing.
Oh yeah.
Really is cool.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Top
2. In all of your experience, top 2 sightings.
On this trip?
No.
Oh God. Okay, so in Africa I had one. What year are we into? 19. So this was beginning 2017. I did a trip which was Masai Mara and Sabi Sands. So Sabi Sands is in South Africa. Mara, the lady wanted to see Scar, and when we got there, you'll like this, Ben. Ben's off camera. He's laughing at us. So Scar hasn't been seen for 3 months by the time we got there. First morning out, it's raining. He's next to the road. We had him for 2 hours, just out of nowhere.
Nice.
But we then went to Sabi Sands, which is known for its leopards and predators. So the evening we're driving, and we just stop for drinks. Sundowners stop for drinks as the sun goes down, and we go to a water hole where there's a herd of buffalo, maybe 200-300 drinking. And while we're at a distance, and we hear something on the side of the vehicle because it's the open vehicles, and we look back and there's 9 lions kind of fanning around the vehicle. We don't know they're there. So you hear them, but they weren't in hunting mode, because you can see when they kind of hunch the shoulders, these things are just walking. And now they're standing next to the vehicle looking at these buffalo. And I'm like, and my client Joni asked me, do I think they're going to hunt? Like, no, they don't look like, I haven't even finished talking, these things take off and they just run. But it was a young group, so they didn't really look like they know what the hell they're doing. And they charge. So half of the buffalo are in the water, other one's out. Pitch dark, there's like 3 vehicles with spotlights. And these lions run in now, there's buffalo everywhere, just chaos and dust and spotlights. And the one male, it's young male, it's like 3 years old, grabs a baby buffalo, which is about yay big. The mom comes, tosses him, the buffalo, tosses this lion, another one grabs the baby, they run into the water hole with this thing. So now, there's 9 lions with a baby in the water hole. Buffalo don't back up. So they come to the edge of the water, and they've got these lions in the water, you've got these buffalo around, the lions are going at these things, the buffalo want to fight. They must have been standing off like that for about half an hour. Forward, back, forward, back. Then one lion would come around to get a different position, the buffalo would chase him. It was just mayhem.
Yeah.
Eventually, when the buffalo pulled back, the lions, now 9 of them, are trying to argue about a meat this big. It's like you, me, and Ben fighting about a patty this size. It's not going to be pretty, right? So it was...
Look at the size of me. I win.
Yeah, man. Ben, it's you and me. So that to me stands out. It was one of those where I've been going to the bush and living in the bush and working for years, and I've never even come close to imagining that. So that was pretty cool. The second one for me, I think, and it's not a best of, but we'll probably be polar bear in Svalbard this year.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we went up to the north, and this polar bear, big ass male. I mean, huge thing. We had him for about 2.5 hours, just us on a Zodiac. Quiet. You hear it's quieter than this. Listen. See, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
There's just nothing. And this bear walked. He picked up a reindeer carcass. He walked around. It was mad.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I go back to lodge days, probably more. But yeah, it's just they blend together. Eh?
Yeah.
It's just it's crazy. If you were to come back to Africa, would you bring the same gear you did, lens-wise, camera body-wise? Yes or no, and why?
Yes. Well, sort of, yes.
So just as a reminder, you've got a 150 to 600 on a which body?
7D Mark II.
Yeah.
And I've got a 24 to 105 on a 6D Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a point and shoot Canon G1X Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I would change is I would love to get like a 16 to 35 or a 17 to 40. A nice wide angle.
Yeah.
For when we get those close-ups.
Absolutely, yeah.
We didn't get a lot of close-ups this time, but I would rather be prepared than
100%. It just takes
shot.
one, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, if you could recommend to someone, if they come to Africa and they have to bring one lens only, what would it be? You can only bring one lens. What would you recommend to them?
Get another lens.
Yeah, anyway, call me. We can help you with that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, what lens? Well, you could get like a Sigma.
Yeah.
18 to 250.
Good call.
So very wide range.
Yes.
So you get some good close-ups with the 250, or you can get the really nice wide angle with the 18. And so it's a good lens. It's a variable aperture, so it doesn't let in a lot of light. So there's a bit of compromise there, but that would be probably the perfect single lens.
Yeah.
Or something in that range. It doesn't have to be the Sigma, but one of those ones, yeah.
I think it's important though, because a lot of people would guess 80 to 400, 100 to 400, 150 to 600. But that bottom end of the range, there's gold there, hey?
Oh yeah.
The lower
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I had this lady once, and the reason why I ask is often people say, what body must they bring?
Yeah.
Or what camera? And I had a lady once, she had, kid you not, she had 4 camera bodies. So it was like Nikon D4 days, D3S, somewhere there.
Yeah.
So on the one she had a 14-24, next one 24-70, next one 70-200, next one 200-400. So now she's standing in a vehicle like this, and there's all these cameras. She missed more shots than everybody else, because why? Which one should I use?
Yeah.
Rather get 1 or 2 basics. Like, that's a great choice. I didn't see that coming. It's a great choice because you can just zoom and you can make stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really, really
Yeah.
good, eh?
Yeah.
And video? Would you shoot more video next time?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
people
definitely.
dismiss that, eh?
Yeah. But it's hard to shoot video because there's like so much to shoot, and a lot of times you can't get out of the vehicle
Yes.
because of predators, and
Yeah.
you're just not allowed to get out of the vehicle in some locations.
Yeah.
And so when you get out of the vehicle, there's usually nothing around. Like, we're pretty lucky right now. We got wildebeest stuff all around here.
Yeah.
But
The light's
yeah,
cool,
we
then. Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
the light is coming out beautifully.
Look at that. Stunning.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, distracted.
Yeah. Red Ferrari. Ooh.
Something shiny.
Yeah. No, it's awesome, hey.
Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely, I'd love to shoot more video,
Mhm.
but it's like it's
Yeah.
such a weird balance of
Yeah.
trying to figure out what to shoot, camera-wise, like photo-wise and video-wise.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't know which way to shoot. So
You often get these sightings where you know something's going to happen.
yeah.
Like with the cheetahs, I was a bit torn. Are they going to go up the tree? And it's like, and because all the DSLRs now can shoot both video and, you're like, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? But I don't. I still, I default to images,
Yeah.
just the way. But the value of the stuff that you're doing with the vlogs and stuff, it is immense.
Yeah.
And that sometimes is a little voice that says, shoot video. No, shut up. Shoot video. No. Like, it's a tough
Yeah.
one. Really
And
tough
that's the nice thing with having like the little point and shoot.
Yeah.
I've got it on a hot shoe mount, so I sit it on top of my
Oh,
my camera
yes.
is shooting video while I'm shooting pictures. So I got video going of me shooting pictures.
Really cool.
So I'm getting both of them, thank God. But
Mm.
it's not the greatest video, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
well, we'll see when I edit it.
I think it's going to look amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
One final question from my side. If you were to come back to Africa,
Yeah.
would you do the same places or would you try something different?
I'd try something different.
Mhm.
I would love to do the Mara again.
Yeah.
Just the camp experience
As people.
and Jackson. Jackson's awesome.
What a rock star.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
for real.
I am for real. Rock and roll. And we taught him a new one. Yeah, bitches.
You got to
yeah.
see this Maasai guy saying that. Too good, eh?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, and other location, I'm not sure which other ones. I'd have to figure that
Yeah.
out still.
I think, I mean, and when you do, and if people are ever looking at coming on safari, is to look at your images once you get home, because there's a lot of stuff, you got a lot of content. And kind of once you start getting into the final stages, you'll know there's a lot of lion, lots of elephants, and you'll start seeing what you're attracted to. And then to say, right, if I want more leopards, there's certain places. If I want elephants, you can't beat this place for elephants. But you kind of categorize it according to those.
Yeah, yeah.
But, and that's the cool thing, there's always more. I mean, you can go to 5 reserves and every single one feels different.
Yeah.
Like
oh, yeah.
like Amber City tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just so different.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Amazing place. I think he's going
Yeah,
to talk longer
and
than he has
they're looking at us.
Yeah, what are those people doing?
Maybe it's a recording
Yeah.
video in the middle of the open.
Yeah.
You're getting eaten by a lion. But if you get eaten by a lion, it's on video.
It's viral! Shoot, just upload this. I must tell you this story one day. So the one day I'm guiding with a friend of mine in Madikwe, and it was a group of, I think they just finished graduated from PhD, so it was a group of kind of friends from the States, and we stopped on a drink stop. So just the whole lion eating thing. So we stopped the vehicles like this, right? And now everybody's having drinks and snacks and stuff as the sun's going down. So Grant and I, my friend, we're both each driving one of the vehicles. They say, can we please take pictures for them? Now it's before cell phones, so there's point and shoots and things. So the vehicle's like this, and they all now go and stand away from the vehicle, so they've got the bush behind like this. So Grant and I are like, okay, so we've got the pictures, taking pictures, and these people, first time in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Taking pictures. So I say to Grant in Afrikaans, so I say, I'll translate for you now. I said, okay, I said 3,000 hardloppers, which means I'm going to count to 3 and then you just run. So we're taking pictures, the people are all smiling. There's nothing behind them, right? Just this. So we're taking pictures and go. So we kind of got and we just put the cameras down and we just run. You must check these people scatter. They're all tap dancing in the bush like we're trying to go. There was 2 of them, they were really pissed at us. They were really unhappy. That's the fun stuff, man. You got to make this fun. It's too good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah, it's great. Yeah, put your hat on. You look cool.
So.
No, let me put on camel. Yeah.
Oh, camel.
Ah, now we're talking.
Now
Yes.
you're talking.
Serious safari
There
guy.
you go.
Yes.
You're
I
in the middle
can
there.
still see you.
You can still see me.
So,
Over here.
Bernard is our guide.
Mm-hmm.
How has it been driving with us?
Let me say it's quite it's challenging because I'm used to the most clients that I deal with. They are tourists.
100%.
They just come to site and take photo, then they move. But this one was quite an experience, and I really loved it.
Good,
I really
good,
loved
good.
it. I had an awesome time with these guys because it's not just seeing the animals; it's getting in love with the nature and all it has to offer.
That's great.
Yes.
I love that because what he said as well is those people don't experience it.
They don't experience that.
Yesterday.
They want to see that. They ask for the lion. This is the lion. Let's go now look for the
Nah, man. They
But
miss
this
everything.
time round, I had it different,
Yeah.
and thanks to this guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did the parking and positioning, man.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, and I think of yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, we sat with maybe 4 groups of elephants in a 3.5-hour period.
Yeah.
At some stages, we were just sitting there. We weren't even taking pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of sitting, eating salt and vinegar chips and whatever the case might be.
Entertaining ourselves.
Yeah.
Are we entertaining?
Exactly.
Are you not?
That's the best part of it. Yeah.
Are you not entertaining?
Yeah. But that's
I'm
the-
telling you, I'm going to miss you guys.
Yeah.
But hopefully next year, I hope to see you next year.
You never know, huh?
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's a big thing. And majority of guides in Kenya, that's just the system. It's how it works. People want to bang it out. I mean, from my side, and I'm exactly saying what he's saying. If you do come on safari to Africa, take your time. Just slow down.
Yeah.
You have to.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And take it easy. Yeah, don't let me say, you want to see, so some of the clients come here with the intention to see the big 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they miss out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Because you guys, you did it differently.
Yeah.
Because I could tell you, there are lines there. You tell me, no. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
We got lion side.
Initially, Bernard must have thought, "What's wrong with these people,
Yeah.
man?
It's like-
There's lions there." No.
There's a lion
People
fighting.
kill to see a lion here.
Yeah.
But,
Is
you
it a
guys
good
are
shot?
amazing.
Is it a good visual? What?
No, it's chaos. But no, I mean, thank you. You did very well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Dig it, man. Thanks, buddy. Lovely.
Alrighty, so I guess that's it. This is our last day in Africa. We're going to finish off some shooting, and we've got, 2 hours left or something like that, and then
Yeah.
we're flying. And so yeah, this is it for Africa
For now.
for now. Yeah,
That's it,
until
man.
next time.
That's it.
And that's a wrap.
Nice, nice.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.